What's up, bitches? Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, mofos.
Really need to get rid of that box. Once again.
All right, mate. Liking the Terminator t-shirt.
No, it is. It's a
It
button.
looks like Terminator.
Little bunny eating cereal. Bunny, like bear eating some cereal.
Gangster bear.
Some little ghetto bear. How's it going, mate? You good? You good?
All right, mate. I'm looking forward to having a snizzle of some of these.
Yeah, mate. So am I. I've got no idea what I'm expecting here at all.
I think there's only two that I sort of recognise the names. The rest are going to be sort of very brand new.
Gucci Pour On 2 and Fahrenheit Absolute.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rich Mitch, thanks for joining us, mate.
The rest is anyone's guess, I guess.
Yeah. So we'll see how they go. So big thank you to Rich Mitch for sending us these. Much appreciated. If you haven't done so already, go and subscribe to Rich. He's got an awesome channel, lots and lots of vintage stuff that you wouldn't even imagine. He's got some old vintage stuff. So yeah, great channel. Go and subscribe to Rich Mitch.
Go do it.
Do it now.
No, put the cookie down. Right, okay, so where are we going first? What tickles your pickle first?
I want to go for one. Let's go for Oris Tattoo.
Oris Tattoo. Oh, okay. Oris Tattoo. Oris.
What do you think? What are you thinking by
Oris? Just
on the name.
So Oris. So I'm thinking it's going to be Iris kind of thing, because Oris is the Oris root is kind of I think it's going to be like creamy. I don't know. I could be wrong, but like you get like Oris butter and stuff like that, don't you? So I'm thinking it's going to have that.
You're going off the lid.
I can't smell. Yeah, I feel like it's going to have this like clean kind of I don't know, maybe a soapy kind of feel, maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Let's go for it.
Yeah, I mean, without smelling it, who knows? So let's go. Get a good spray on it.
That's nice, and I've not put it up close yet. It's nice in the air. Nice and
clean.
Yeah.
Nice and clean. It's nice and clean.
Yeah, it is what?
It's super clean. Super clean. Like
it's got like a sharpness to it, hasn't it? You know, up close, it's like dead sharp. Oh no, it's calming down a little bit now. In the air, you got that nice, cleanly. Yes.
It just feels really bright, really uplifting.
Is this an expensive one, Rich?
It's just really, it feels like it could be, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It smells quite cold, but there is like so you know the iris in Prada L'Homme.
Yeah.
It's just super clean, not soapy, but it's got that. It's not got the lipsticky vibe, but there's a. It's hard to. It's almost kind of like a waxy nature to it.
Yeah.
It's like 170 quid for 100 ml, so it's not cheap. It's really nice. It doesn't feel like this would be a big projector at all, I don't think.
What are the notes in this? I you know what I'm getting a hint of is just a touch of that sort of pencil sort of shaving smell, and that's where I think that sharpness is. But I don't think it is that. But that's what it's just reminded me of.
Let's have a look at the notes here. So Oris Tattoo. Iris is the main accord, yeah. So soapy, powdery, earthy. So the notes in here. Oh, where are we? Have I lost you? Have I lost it?
170 mil for 100 mil for.
Oh wow. Okay, so on Fragrantica, there's only one note in it. It just shows as Oris.
Really?
And obviously, there's going to be more than just Oris.
Yeah.
But you get that. It very much comes through. Like I said, it's that Iris. It's that clean kind of clean, powdery, very nice, very mass appealing, very suitable for pretty much any occasion. Yeah. You're probably not going to get away with this in colder weather. I don't think that I think it would kind of, the wind would blow off you, especially in this country with wind chill. But
Rich, I'm guessing, is this a selling point to say, oh, this is a one note fragrance? Is that the appeal for this as a sort of one note fragrance?
I don't think it is.
No.
I could be wrong, but
yeah, I like that one.
It's nice. It feels like a more refined Prada L'Homme to me. Like, because Prada L'Homme smells like this. Like, to me, that's what Prada L'Homme smells a little bit more lipsticky, and this feels a little bit more refined.
I wouldn't imagine it, just blind smelling it, to be a £170 fragrance.
No. But that being said, because when I smell this, I think of something like Prada L'Homme, and this smells better than Prada L'Homme in my opinion. Like, it smells more. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. It just smells like there's a lot more quality to it.
Yeah.
And I think it's just the thing about that is that there's such a lipsticky nature to it that this doesn't have.
Yeah, I was just about to say I don't get that sort of.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So that this to me feels like it's more of an amplified, but less kind of synthetic. There you go. So each fragrance in the line features one note heavily with a few backing it up. I paid half price, and that's about what it's worth. Yeah, I would agree. And you can tell that this is the star of the show in here is the Oris or the Iris. In this, it's very prominent. It's very nice. It's very clean, and it's very mass appealing. I can't imagine you get many people smelling this and not liking it.
Yeah. Nice.
It's very, very office friendly. This one, very office friendly.
Do you want to pick the next one?
Sure. Let's go Gucci Pour Homme 2.
So I've never tried the original. I've tried Parfum's vintage clone of it. So from what I can remember, unless I'm completely wrong, I think this is a tea. It's very tea. It's got a tea as a note in it. If I'm thinking of the right one, I could be wrong.
Let's go. Oh, get out, you sack of shit. There we go. Good spray on it. Okay, I've got rid of half a sample then.
The duck fed the humans.
That's interesting.
New name.
What does this smell like? Right, off the bat.
Yeah.
This isn't something I would buy. If I smelt it, I wouldn't buy this.
It's very sort of, what is it? Sort of herbalish.
It is. It's extremely herbal.
Yeah.
It's got a herbaceous kind of feel to it, hasn't it? And you could be right with the tea, with like a green tea note in here.
Yeah.
Let me have a look.
Yeah, have a look.
Gucci Pour
the Parfum's vintage one was quite loud, and I think it was a bit more in your face.
So on here, the main accord, it says warm, spicy, ozonic green. Let's have a look at the notes.
Yeah, it's tea.
So we've got violet leaf and bergamot on top. Then you got black tea, cinnamon, pimento. So spice, a little bit spicy there with the green tea, and then at the base you've got tobacco leaf, myrrh, musk, and olive tree. Not again, when you read those notes, they aren't notes that I would ever really draw myself to. You can get spiciness in the background as well. I can't get cinnamon, but I can definitely feel that there's a spice there, and that could be the pimento because that's a spicy. But you do get the tea, especially now it's calmed down a bit. You get tea.
It's quite light.
It ain't no PG tips, but it's
no Tetleys.
No. It's not something for me personally. It's not something I think I would ever really pull myself to, but I think it's just because it's not really sweet. Like there's no sweetness behind this. It's very dry, very earthy, very, very like opposite of what I would normally go for in a fragrance for myself. It's very rare.
It's nice.
Yeah, it is nice. It's very rare that I would choose something like this. Maybe like once in a blue moon, I would go for something a little drier. But the tea note is an interesting note, isn't it? Because it's definitely quite prominent in it. Yeah, Ramsey, I think it would work in the summer. If it was going to work in any time, I think it would work in the summer.
Yeah. Nice. Nice.
Your choice then, dude. What's next?
Let's go for Promise.
You think a fragrance called Promise? It sounds like it could be like Britney Spears or something like that.
Yeah,
it's definitely not going to be Britney Spears, but Promise sounds very much like a celebrity fragrance. This will be the Frederick Malle one.
This is loud straight away.
Is it? Very
buff. I've not even got it close yet.
Right, I'll do one spray then.
Oh, this is a bit of a beast. This is quite far away and it's already out there.
Fuck. Shit.
This is beast mode. This is full-on beast mode.
Fuck. That was one spray. This room's going to need to get... Oh, I need to waft this room. Shit.
Don't even know if I want to get it as close to my nostrils.
Oh, shit. That's a banger. Dude,
this feels like it's got a lot going on.
That's strong. All right. I feel like I can detect kind of like oud in there for sure.
It's got like when I smelt it through this.
Wow, there's no oud in it.
There was a nice little sweetness to it.
It's castoreum. Okay, so the top note is apple, pink pepper, and rosemary. Then you've got two types of rose in the middle. You've got Turkish rose, Bulgarian rose, and clove. And then the base, fucking hell, you've got cypriol oil, patchouli, labdanum, castoreum, and ambroxum. I think it's castoreum that is this skanky kind of strong ass smell.
That is.
That would last you a fucking lifetime if you had a bottle of that, because you would literally need one spray.
This would take on Office for Men.
Power. Fucking hell, that's a strong motherfucker. I'm genuinely think that we're not going to be able to smell anything else now.
How much is this one?
That's going to be large. It's a Frederick Malle, isn't it? Yeah. So you're talking. Let's have a look. Promise. You're talking about 300. I'm just looking here for 50 mil, $340. So you're talking a lot. A lot.
I get a bit of like that Middle Eastern
Yeah,
sort of
there's
vibe
definitely,
to it.
and I think that's it. It smells really woody, like
Yeah.
really, really strong woody, and that's why I thought I could smell kind of like an oud. Um,
You know what I get with this though is some of them really cheap Middle Eastern ones that are beast mode as well. Sometimes they're not as refined, and you smell them and you're like, "Fucking hell, that is rank. It smells horrible." This is beastly, but you can appreciate the quality that's in there. You can really
Rich, I love how you
pick it
say
up.
you love the apple in it. I can't smell any fucking apple at all. I mean, you are digging in the depths of this fucker to smell apple.
Get it right up there.
You gotta get it right up that ooter.
Be like Schwarzenegger in Total Recall, where
I
he's getting
mean,
that red thing out his nose.
seriously, I've got a sample this size, and I sprayed it once, and this entire room feels like it's been fucking fumigated. Fuck. How
My
can they
wi-
make shit this strong, man?
my wife's going to come in here in the morning and go, "What the fuck has gone on here?"
like you hear people talking about like really strong fragrances, like uber strong fragrances, and you rarely come across them these days because you feel like a lot of fragrances are watered down so you can buy more and more and more. But fuck, this is strong.
Beastie. I've not. Are all sort of Frederick Malle fragrances like this in terms of beast
from
mode?
from what I know of Frederick Malle is they're really fucking expensive. They use top of the line shit, and they are all pretty
Monstrous.
strong. Because you kind of get what you pay for. Like you're talking like 300, 400, £500. But I think we were talking. I think we was with Tony on one of our lives about a bottle of. No, it was the one that we did from Perfumologist. The
Oh
one that
yeah,
was
yeah.
sent to us, the one that copies, the one that's an inspiration of. I think the full size 100 ml bottle was close to £1,000 or something like that.
Come on, man.
So you're talking like super high end, super high end.
These bottles will last you a lifetime because you'll
Yeah,
only be spraying
yeah,
one.
that's what I mean. You spray it once and you're fucking done. Can you imagine spraying any more than what on that? You'll choke yourself out.
Shit.
Rich or Brian, if either of you worn this like on a day out or something like
What?
that?
Yeah, Rich. What sort of reactions do you get with this?
Because obviously we're spraying it on card here, and
Yeah.
you're getting. I mean, it's obviously in the air, obviously, but I wonder what this bounces off the skin like.
Clearly, you will get some notice with this.
Yeah, but I
So
don't know whether or not it's
whether
going
that's
to be the
good
right kind
or
of notice. That's what I mean. Like you're not going to get noticed for. I can't imagine people are going to go, "Oh my god, you smell so nice." It's going to be
but it
what?
could be different though with the chemistry on
I
your
mean,
skin,
it,
maybe.
it could be. It could be very different, but it's it's a brave thing to try because that I feel like once that's on your skin, that ain't coming off for fucking days.
You ain't
So,
getting that shit in Boots, are you?
so
Perfume shop.
Brian, in my opinion, it settles quite a bit as it dries. It's not that crazy. It is nice though. I need a bottle one day. So, oh, Rich, I've worn it many times. People love it. One spray is enough under the shirt. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you need to
pulsates
mask it a
out.
little bit. Yeah, you need to mask it a little bit. But um, I don't know if I could pull this off. I don't know if I dare, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't know if my nose could fucking handle it. I don't know if I could handle it. I don't think I could stomach something like this. Even if one spray. I mean, I just like I said, one tiny little spray from a tiny little atomizer. Imagine
Just spray it on your foot, and it will like rise up on the ankle.
That's probably one of the strongest fragrances I've ever smelled.
That was beastie.
That was strong.
All
Right.
right. Next one.
Let's go with Encens Mythique. Encens Mythique. So I'm guessing with the name being Encens is going to be incense. That's French for incense, isn't it? Encens.
Mythical incense.
Mythique, yeah, mythical. Encens mythique. All right, I'm gonna go with one spray with all of these now because I've fucking learnt my lesson. 'Cause if I fucking did that one, sprayed that like I did the others, I'd be dying.
Well, this one's not as beast mode as the other one.
Ooh, that's got like a menthol. That's got like a really mentholy type of vibe to it, hasn't it? I really like that. It
It
feels like
reminds me of.
is that got spearmint in it? Is that got a mint in it? It smells quite like spearminty up top.
It's got real ambergris in it.
Ambergris, so it'd be salty. So let me have a look. What else is in it? So Onsens Mythique.
So this reminds me of one of the what was the brand called? It's gone out of my head now. One sec. Let me find what the brand was.
Oh, this is Guerlain.
Guerlain.
Mm.
Very nice. This reminds me of.
That's interesting. See, I quite like this. So up the top, it's got aldehydes, rose, and saffron. In the mid, you've got vetiver, pink pepper, and patchouli. And in the base, you've got ambergris, olibanum, and woodsy notes, whatever woodsy notes is. Some fucking bugbear of mine, that is. Woodsy notes.
This reminds me of, I've just looked it up. It was one of the fragrances I tried from Calage. But I can't remember which one it was. But it smells there's a similar undertone in this that reminds me of one of the fragrances from that.
I think I like
I don't think it was Blackbeard because that was very sort of heavy tobacco, big time. I think it was one of the other ones. But it's an interesting fragrance because it's on the opening. I was a bit like woof, but then once it settles a little bit, there's like
I really like this. I really like this, and I still, when I'm smelling it, I'm still getting this kind of like it smells like toothpaste up the top, and I don't know why. I think that's the combination of the aldehydes with some florals up top, but it smells quite mentholy and
got a bit of an airiness to it.
What's really weird? What's really weird is that it's called Onsens, which I'm pretty sure is French for incense.
Yeah,
I mean, I could be wrong, but there's no incense in it.
Duck
I mean,
sauce.
I could be wrong with that. I mean, I'm not up to speed on my French, but I'm pretty sure that it means incense.
Would you buy this?
The thing is, this is another one of those where it doesn't fit into what I would normally go for. Like I wouldn't normally go for this kind of fragrance, but I do have fragrances that don't normally kind of fit into the category of what I would go for. So I do like this. It smells a little more mature than what I would usually wear.
Yeah.
Again, this is like all of these, I feel like you kind of have a bit about you to wear something like this. You got to have a bit of got to have a set of nads on you, haven't you?
Rich, do you blind buy these, or do you sample them before you purchase them? Because obviously, a lot of these are big monies.
You know what this smells like to me, and have you ever had a mint leaf, like an actual mint leaf?
Yeah.
That grows out like it smells like that to me. I think it smells lovely.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's going to get you noticed because it's different. It's definitely different.
Yeah, it's all right. I don't think it's one that I would be like, yeah, I need it. Right, let's go for Noir. Au noir.
Au Noir.
Yeah, au noir.
This is the Christian Dior private line, I believe.
Dior, is it? Very
Yeah,
nice.
I believe. I could be wrong.
Bit of a limey colour.
Let me just have a quick. Au Noir. Yeah, it's Dior. It's the private collection.
Rich Mitch backed it up as well. Rich is gangster. Just bashing out all these bottles.
Let me have a look. Au Noir.
Oh, this is fucking strong as well.
Oh. Right, just one spray then. We'll see what's what.
This felt a bit smoky.
That's spicy.
Yeah, spicy. Really spicy.
Whoa.
Like, has it got pepper in it?
What the fuck? That smells like burning toffee. That smells like bonfire night.
It's got like a real smoky element to it.
Yeah, that's
smoky, spicy.
It smells like, you know, like a toffee apple.
Yeah,
that's got that burnt, singed toffee on it. Oh, that's delicious. It's really, yeah. That's nuts. Like, that's so different.
Look at the notes.
So you've got thyme and sage on top. You've got lavender, coffee, cedar, immortelle, and saffron in the middle. There's a lot going on there. And then the base, you've got licorice, vanilla, violet, leather, and stemmed greens. There's so much going on.
Licorice is probably what?
Is that tartiness to it?
Yeah.
But you've got coffee as well, and coffee can be really bitter. But you've got a vanilla in there as well, and I think that's what is, because you've got vanilla and licorice in the base mixed in with coffee. That I feel like that's where I'm getting kind of like the burnt toffee apple from.
It's a right good mixture of
fucking hell, yeah. There's just so much going on. To me, it just smells like bonfire night.
It's interesting, isn't it? As these big, expensive fragrances where you can, all these notes are like boof, boof, right in your face.
This is perfect for colder weather. Like I feel like it's the only time you could really get away with this is in cold weather.
Absolutely.
But it's I don't know. There is a sweetness behind it all. There is a sweetness behind it all that is bringing me back to it, because on the face of it, it is quite bitter and almost a little off-putting. But there is a sweetness behind it that keeps drawing me back in.
Yeah.
But the more I smell it, the more licorice comes out. You know, that tanginess from licorice that you get. There's like a tart tang.
I think quite a lot of these, if you went off the first spray, that big fucking loudness that you get hit with, quite a lot of these, I think a lot of people will go, fuck that. But then when you let it settle down, once you let it settle and let it mellow a little bit, I'm interested to see how some of these are on the dry down.
It is mellowing out quite a bit.
Yeah.
Now, and the licorice is becoming a little bit more prominent. So instead of the sweetness you get, it's becoming more tarty and more what's the word I'm looking for? Not sour, but maybe bitter.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
Interesting. It is interesting.
I like it. I do like it. But it's that's like nothing I've ever smelled before.
And I think that's what I really like is all of these are very different, and they have, I think they have their place and time of when you'd use them.
Yeah, I mean that
dependent on that big beastie mode one.
And that's what I love about these samples that Rich has sent us. That like all of them have got their own their own thing, haven't they? They've got their own stamp. They've got their own mark. Because like none of these, bar the Oris one, none of these smell like anything I've ever smelled before.
Yeah.
Like, they're all very much their own thing. They're not derivative. They're not a copy. Sounds like you're having a bit of an existential crisis there. I'm somewhere where I don't know where I am.
Someone help Jezza. Come on. Jezza Hines.
Right, so let's go with Fahrenheit. We'll go with Fahrenheit next.
Fahrenheit, yeah.
Fahrenheit Absolute.
Fahrenheit Absolute.
Absolute.
Let's give it a blast.
Now, I will say, I'm not the biggest Fahrenheit fan. That violet leaf is a little bit too much for me.
No, I like this.
So let's go. You know what this smells like?
What?
Girl by Pharrell Williams.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I've not smelled that one.
That's exactly what it smells like.
It feels a bit...
It's the violet leaf because there's violet leaf in that as well. But this smells very, very similar. Very similar.
Jonathan?
That's what it smells like.
I think, after smelling all the other ones, this feels really generic compared to all these other ones that we've smelt.
Yeah, I mean, given the fact that all of these are kind of niche.
Yeah.
Niche level at least. But yeah,
it smells like
Fahrenheit. Yeah, and that's what this smells like. From the last time I smelled Girl, that's what this smells like. Is there a vanilla in this? I can smell
pleasant. It's pleasant, but
let me have a look. Fahrenheit Absolute. Oh, the bottle's a bit sexy, let me tell you. A bit dark. So the only notes that show in here are weird. Incense, myrrh, violet, and oud.
Interesting.
I don't get, other than violet, I don't get anything.
Yeah, it is very strong on the violet. But yeah, I think this feels like a baby compared to all the other ones that we've just smelled.
Rich Girl it basically smells like this, but it's like, I think I picked up a bottle for like 12 quid. It's super, super cheap. And considering it's a Comme des Garçons as well, it's super, super cheap. But this, yeah, it just smells like that. It's the violet that's the most prominent thing to it that I'm getting the kind of comparison to.
Yeah.
I don't, from those notes on Fragrantica, I don't get any of the other things. I get quite a bit of a sweetness behind this, which I think is why I can tolerate it a little bit more.
12 quid, yeah.
Yeah, 12 quid, mate. It's an absolute bargain. If you like this kind of stuff. Now, this is not the kind of stuff, again, that I usually go for, but considering it's 12 quid, and the bottle is funky as fuck as well.
Rich is going to stock up now. He's going to have a whole shelf of Girl.
This is not too bad. This is not too bad, actually. That violet is kind of settling down now, and whatever is in the base is coming more to the forefront of it. And it feels like it's got more of a sweetness to it. Whatever that sweetness is, I don't know. And maybe there isn't. Maybe it's just that's what it's bringing up from the notes. But
it's pleasant.
Yeah, it is. It's like you said, I think it's a lot more easygoing than bar the Oris one, which I think is the easiest one to wear out of all of these. This is the most easygoing out of the others.
You know what? I think I can see that sort of attraction to niche fragrances with the overwhelming of the notes and the notes being very prominent.
Yeah, I've never been a niche fan myself because it's more of a Like, when it comes to like fragrance, I just want to smell. I know that I smell good, and that's what designer fragrances do. Like in one way or another, you know you're going to be smelling like on a whole good. You might be smelling like other people, but you know you're going to be smelling good. Whereas you kind of roll the dice a little bit when you're playing with niche here, because they're that complex and that crazy, and topping it off, they're like 4 times as more expensive. So you have to really kind of really like it.
Right, this last one.
It's almost kind of candied violet, which pulls it. Yeah, I agree. There's a sweetness to it that makes it a little bit easier. So the last one we've got is Hortus Sanitatus. Am I saying that right?
It's like a gladiator name.
Hortus Sanitatus Maximus Decimus Meridius.
Oh, yes.
Sanitatus doesn't sound very appealing, though, does it? Like sanitatus is like sanitary.
See if it smells a bit of Russell.
Sanitary towel.
Fuck it now.
Is it big? Is it big?
This is a
big.
Shit.
All right, let's go. What of? This room's only tiny. I'm fucked now, aren't I? Oh my god.
Oh my babies.
Jesus fuck.
This is a loud one as well.
Oh,
what does this remind me of?
Shoes. Like I'm getting shoes. Old shoes.
Like a leather.
Yeah. And I'm not even bringing it near my nose. Oh.
I'm trying to think what it reminds me of something.
Dude, you know what this smells like?
Go on.
It smells like every like stately home I've ever been in. You know, if you go like around national, what are they fucking called?
You know what I was thinking? Hospital. It's like I don't know what it is in a hospital.
There's a fustiness to it, right? There's a proper fustiness to it, and a leatheriness that smells like, you know, if you went on a tour around kind of like an estate home, as when you were at school, and all of this stuff hasn't been touched in fucking years and years and years, and you bob your head in and you get the smell of the fust and the leather and the mixture of everything. It just smells quite old, like Victorian. Victorian is the perfect way of
Rich was picking up the hospital. I don't know what it is, Rich. What is it? I'm getting the hospital sort of vibe.
It's iodine, like iodine. It smells like iodine. You know, the iodine rub you put on, and plasters, and it just smells quite. I don't know, it just smells old to me, but not like old as in old man. Victorian, I think, is the best way of explaining this. It smells like Victorian times. Wow, that's so weird. Let me have a quick look at this. So, Hortus sanitary towel tatus.
It reminds me. There's something within the hospital that it reminds me of, but I don't know what it is.
What brand would you say this is? What brand would you say this is? It's a brand that you know.
Is it?
Mm.
What, a designer brand?
Yeah. High-end designer brand.
Chanel?
No.
Have I got it?
I don't think you have any from them. No.
Who is it?
It's Gucci.
Oh, Gucci. Interesting.
But yeah, the iodine would disinfectant. That's a good way of explaining what this is.
Yeah.
But my question here, right, is, whilst this obviously has a particular kind of smell, and that smell we've quite clearly identified as a hospital disinfectant old, would you want to smell like that? What is this something you want to walk around going, that's what, if someone goes, what's that smell? And you turn around and go, that's me. Would you say that's me with confidence, or would you say that's me with a little bit like, shit, yeah, that's me?
Depends if you're dressed up in a Victorian gown.
You got your knickers on, your frillies on.
Get your stockings on.
Mad Labs, thanks for popping in, mate. So Jonathan says, wait for the dry down, it gets better.
Okay.
This is, the more and more I smell it, the more disinfectant-y it's getting. Dettol, TCP kind of thing.
Nice. Interesting. Very interesting.
Let me just have a quick look at the notes. Hang on. I didn't look at the notes on this one.
What did I stumble upon? Guys smelling stuff. I'm staying for a minute to see how this goes down. We're having a good sniff.
Mate, there are, oh no, hang on. Vetiver, oh my gosh. Vetiver, papyrus, cedar, and ginger. Fuck off if that's all that's in this. Fuck off. No, Mitch, I really do want to smell Gucci Guilty Absolute though, because it's one of those that I've heard is quite a polarizing one, and I believe it's discontinued now.
Rich has about 20 bottles. That's why
it's one that I've wanted to smell for a little while. Gucci Guilty Absolute, because it's supposed to be like a real kind of like masculine kind of fucking really strong statement fragrance.
Mate, spots inside the nose are horrendous. I used to get them when I was younger. I used to be like, touch the nose and you're like, motherfucker.
This is, again, I can get the appeal. I can see the appeal from a fragrance enthusiast. I can see the appeal, right? To your everyday person, though, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You ain't getting no pom-pom at the club with this.
No, it's not a pom-pom weta.
Pom-pom weta. Right, let me sniff some of these dry downs.
Yeah, let's go back. So let's go back to the Oris one. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be...
Oris tattoo.
Right, if we're going to be able to smell this now, because those are some strong-ass shits.
I can smell this. I like it.
Oh, god damn. Mate. I like that.
It's really nice.
I like that. I really like that.
Really, yeah.
Fuck the public. It's like Rich is writing his own NWA song here.
That needs to be that needs to be on the side of the duck.
Fuck the public. I like this. This is not. This is what the thing I like about this is. It is exactly what it is. Like, it doesn't change. It doesn't develop. This is just. It's exactly. It's very linear, but it is what it is. Like, you know what you're getting with this. So like you go back to it. You don't. It doesn't smell any different. It just. It is what it is. It's lovely.
Right, Mr.
Gucci.
Oh, that's got better as well.
Yeah, the tea feels coming out. Great song by Niche Heads with Attitude. Yeah, this is. It feels like it's flattened a little bit more now. Like it's not competing with anything else. It just feels like it's quite flat now.
It's not as heavy like that herbal sort of smell.
Yeah. Tea is right. It just smells like I'm smelling tea now, which is really nice.
Yeah. Nice. Right, I want to get on this beast mode one.
Oh, here we go again. Promise.
Let's go on promise. Promise beast mode.
Here we go. God damn.
I can see the attraction now. It's got that nice little. It's got a sweetness to it, but it's heavy. It's heavy, very heavy.
Oh,
yes, Bazaar.
Bazaar. Mate, this is talk about beast mode. I've never again. I've smelt some strong fragrances, but I don't think I've ever smelt anything as strong as this.
I can feel it fucking going down my throat. Shit.
I don't know. With this being so beastie, because this is settled quite close to the card now here. Like I can't smell it as much here, whereas before it was like you spray it filled the room and you got it. But I wonder with this one how long that kind of bubble lasts, that CRs lasts, because when you go to this, like I can't smell anything until I get here. And I am pretty close there. But when you get there, it's like someone's kicking you in the bollocks. Like that's a big fucking smell. Oh my god, that's a big smell.
Strong as fuck, man.
So I wonder how close this sits to the skin, or whether or not it amplifies and projects off the skin because it is not, card.
I can imagine it projects like a monster.
But I wonder for how long is my question. Like, I wonder if this is because I imagine this will probably stick to your skin for a very long time just because of how strong it is. But I don't think that this projects for a very long time. I could be wrong, but I don't think this
would be a fucking
24-hour job.
Yeah, you ain't washing this shit off.
No. This will be a couple of showers, kind of.
Yeah.
Scrubbing your skin off. Oh my god!
It is a fucking animal. That is a bit of a beast.
The thing is, when I'm smelling it, I can't pick up anything, because it's so strong. Like I can't differentiate what one thing smells like to the next. Like you can't transition because it's just like you take a whiff and it's like.
It just fucking, that is one that just takes over you straight away.
Baz, this is Promise by Frederick Malle. So Richard said Promise projects for 12 hours and lasts for at least 24. Okay, so I'm wrong.
Monstrous.
Fucking hell. And have you got a full bottle of that, Rich?
Rich has got a fucking shelf, mate. He's got a shelf of everything. He's got one bottle. He has backups of everything.
Oh, mate, I need a minute. I need a minute. Oh, fuck.
You need some coffee, mate. You need some coffee on the nostrils.
There we go, right? This is the Onsens one. Onsens. This is the one I said smells like mint. Mate, it's minty.
Do you think?
It's the aldehydes. It's absolutely the aldehydes, and I know you can smell it, but it comes through minty to me. This one, out of all of them, smells probably the most feminine. I think
this might be the collage. I think it was one where it was like a goddess one, and that was more of a feminine one, and this is what it reminds me of. Yeah,
I love this. I love this. It's definitely
it's got a cleanliness to it as well, hasn't it?
I think it just smells really clean and minty and cold and fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, aldehydes and rose, I think, is what I'm getting from this, and it feels like I said, it just gets a combination that makes me feel like it's mentholy or minty.
Yeah. Something you spray on your chest, under your clothes, and don't bring it straight to your nose. I felt like a bit of a rap, or what? Oh,
you bring it to your chest and your clothes, and you don't bring it straight to your nose. There you go. There's Niche Heads with Attitude. That's our first song.
Your coffee beans to clear your nose, like giving someone coffee to sober them up.
I like that. I do like that. There's a Guerlain Baz for you. Onsens Mythique. Onsens Mythique. Oh.
Let's try
let's try this Bonfire Night.
Au Noir.
Mate, that's like such a fucking contrast from that, though.
Is this the Dior one?
Yes, this is the private line
Yeah,
Dior.
very spicy, strong, spicy.
Yeah, yeah, really, really strong, really strong. Not like as in like it just. It's like it's strong.
Strength.
It's got a punch to it. It's got power to it. It's power. It's just really, really smoky. It's really spicy. It's got a sweetness behind it. It's it's really particular. I would say it's really, really particular.
Yeah.
To me, it still smells like bonfire night. Not the fire, but the things that come along with it. There's a smoke in the background. There's a sweetness to it. It's like I said, it's like burning toffee for me.
I get the licorice now.
Yeah.
When you said the notes, the licorice is in there.
It's got that, like I say, it's got that tartness, that sharpness of licorice. Because I don't like the taste of licorice at all, but the smell is very particular. They're all very interesting notes blended with this one to make a very, very powerful scent. Again, you wouldn't need many sprays of this to stand out in a crowd. And if you oversprayed on this one, because of how smoky it is, you could choke people out easily.
Fahrenheit Absolute.
Fahrenheit Absolute. Yeah, it's just girl. It's just girl.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's pleasant, isn't it?
It's all right. It's all right if you like that thing. It's violent. It's violet dominant, which is what Fahrenheit is. This feels like it's a sweetened version of it, but it's violet dominant, and you know what you're going for. You know what you're kind of getting into when you go into a Fahrenheit fragrance because of what Fahrenheit is. It's quite a polarizing fragrance in itself, and I think this has probably done something to kind of make it a little bit more appealing to those ones that don't necessarily like Fahrenheit that much. Violet is not something that is my favorite thing to smell, especially when it's done like this. But this, I think, like I said, it's just been sweetened a little bit to allow people to kind of get on with it. But it smells exactly the same as girl.
Yeah. And then we've got sanitary towel.
Hortus Sanitatus Maximus Decimus Meridius. Smelling like fucking disinfectantus.
Yeah, it's just all I'm getting in my head now is hospital.
TCP, mate. It's TCP.
Yeah. Hospital.
I didn't get any oud from that Fahrenheit at all.
Yeah, I don't pick up oud on that. Yeah, this one
really disinfectant-y. Really disinfectant-y.
I couldn't wear this one.
No, it smells like TCP.
Yeah, couldn't wear it at all. I would not be able to pull this off. So I think I know which is my favorite, and I think it's going to be the Oris tattoo.
I thought yours would be that because you're a big lover of Iris, aren't you? So mine's a toss up between that. No, mine is Onsens Mythique.
Yeah,
Onsens Mythique. I'd wear that.
No. Mine's definitely this.
I'd wear that. Tattoo. Oris tattoo is definitely a safer version for the office, for sure. And don't get me wrong, I'd smell like that. I'd wear that. I'd happily wear that because it's very clean. It's very professional. It feels quite. It's just straightforward. It is just what it is. It's Iris. It's not a lipsticky Iris. It's it's just a really nice, creamy, smooth iris. So yeah, it is what it is. What it is.
Yeah.
What else we've got here? We've got
Cheers,
Jeremy.
Jonathan, mate. Thank you.
Oh my god, what's going on? Jeremy Fahrenheit Absolute are the one that got away, never found a bottle, and refused to pay the price of it now. So I'm guessing that's gone and never coming back. It just feels. I mean, what Fahrenheit is. I mean, Fahrenheit is, for me, I don't like Fahrenheit. I just don't like it. I've smelt it a couple of times and I just don't like it. It's just too petrol-y for me. Even the later versions of it it's just too petrol-y. But what I feel like what this is just a toned down version of Fahrenheit Absolute. Based upon that, it just feels like it's a toned down version. It's kind of like geared up to kind of make it a little bit more mass appealing.
How much is this going for now?
Well, Fahrenheit Absolute.
I'm guessing it's going for quite a bit.
Let's have a look. Fahrenheit Absolute.
But it's like has it gone in like the hundreds for this one?
Let's have a look.
Or 100 something.
Oh shit, Christian Dior. So these are the eBay ads that come up on here. The highest one here, Christian Dior Fahrenheit Absolute EDT Intense 100ml discontinued rare new, £241.
Shit, flipping heck.
And then you've got others that are like 299 US dollars, 191 quid. So you're probably looking about the couple of ton there, aren't you?
Wow, flipping heck. That surprised me.
Yeah, when you can buy Girl for 12 quid.
Yeah,
same thing.
Go stock up on some Girl, cheap price.
Go buy a bottle of Pharrell Williams, and you've got that Fahrenheit Absolute, in my opinion. But yeah.
Rich has just bought some now as we're talking. Bang, bang, bang! It's on its way. So I just want to say a massive thank you to Rich.
Yeah, they're not just this one, but for the last lot you sent as well. It's amazing. I love getting to smell all these new stuff that I wouldn't even have a hoping chance of smelling, because most of these you can't buy, or they're too expensive to fucking buy anyway. So they're it's incredible. Thanks very much.
Massive thank you. Absolute pleasure to smell all of these, and again, I think with us sort of doing like fragrance reviews, it's really good to sort of smell fragrances that we'd never really probably lean towards or tend to review.
Absolutely.
So really good to get our noses on them.
Thank you, baby. Thank you.
And if you haven't subscribed to Rich's channel, make sure you go and subscribe to it. As I said before, he's got some fantastic content. It's very different to some of the generic stuff, even to what we do. He does a lot of the vintage stuff that is very hard to get. So
I'd also say it's not just that doing the vintage stuff as well. It's like knowledgeable as shit as well. So it's probably worth watching, because what he doesn't know is probably not worth knowing. So it's definitely worth a watch. And it's like, it's the majority of the time he's filming the bottles, so there's not really a lot going on, but the time just goes so quickly, because I feel like I watch it for a fucking lesson. I learn so much watching it. It's wicked.
Yeah, I think that's the great thing about these frags. I think we tend to lean towards more the sort of designers, because that's our sort of safe place with frags. But
we are self-confessed basic bitches as well, don't we? We love a good sweet smelling designer fragrance. So these are the fragrances we would never in our wildest dreams go for or get our hands on, because they're just so far out of our comfort zone. Plus, we probably wouldn't even know where to begin if we sat down and said, right, let's think about 10 niche fragrances and 10 vintage fragrances that we want to get our hands on. We wouldn't even know where to fucking begin. We would probably find stuff that's derivative of designer fragrances and get a load of sweet shit that just smells like everything else.
Yeah,
that's as far as our knowledge extends. So thank you very much, Mr. Mitch. It's very well appreciated.
Yeah. So thank you for everyone that's joined us. Rich, again, thank you for
Yes, thanks very
inviting
much,
a
mate.
few new heads to come in and join us.
Yes,
Much
yes, thank you. It's nice to
appreciated.
see new people. It's lovely to see new people. So yes, if you want to see more of this kind of stuff, please feel free to subscribe. You know, help a couple of brothers out.
Go check out Channel 69 Reformulated. Go check out their videos.
Yeah,
Some
they
really good ones.
do some funny like oh my god,
Compilation.
compilation
Some
videos.
highlights as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, some
Yeah.
highlight reels. They're really funny. Yeah, go
Yeah.
check that shit out. Go
Go
check it
check it
out
and do
now.
subscribe.
Do it now.
Good. Cool. Right. Listen, go and have a great evening, everyone, if it's not too late for you.
And
And
also, I don't know whether or not we'll be back before Christmas, given the fact it's Christmas in like 9 days. So if we're not back, have a wicked Christmas. Have a
enjoy your new
lovely
year.
new year. Stay safe. Enjoy the time off with your families or whatever it is you're doing.
Eat
Just
lots of
enjoy
food
it. Yeah,
and get drunk.
eat lots of food, drink lots of drink,
Yeah.
smell fucking fantastic, watch lots of movies, and just be happy. Just be happy no matter what you do.
Cool.
We shall do the same.
See you later, peeps.
Bye.